After working with the marketing team at Nature's Food Patch to come up with our concept for the commercial, our first step was to storyboard our ideas. For this, we hired John Allison, a storyboard and comic book artist. He worked tirelessly for weeks without eating or sleeping. Or maybe he finished it in a day, I'm not sure. A storyboard is important for several reasons. 1. It gives the client a chance to have a visual picture of what the commercial will actually look like. Camera angles, camera movements, and an overall idea of where we're heading. 2. It allows us, as the creators of said commercial, to have a blueprint of how we are going to shoot it. With just one day scheduled for shooting in several different locations, this little storyboard is essential to keeping us on schedule. And finally, using each frame from the storyboard, we are able to create the commercial with these images to test the pacing of the commercial. First draft, there were way too many shots. This was clear after cutting it together. So a couple revisions made to the script, and a couple more days of drawing for this guy, or was it just a couple of hours? And we have our second draft of the storyboard. This time everything is perfect. Now that we have our storyboard the way we want it, we decided to take that a step further and film a very rough version of the commercial. Couldn't find any actors wanting to work for free, so we used ourselves. Lucky for me, I got to play the lady. So the whole point of this is, again, to test the pacing of the commercial. Make sure it flows well with the shots we need to tell the whole story. You only have 30 seconds in a commercial, and that's not long. It takes a whole lot of shots sometimes to get your ideas across. After shooting and editing this masterpiece at our studio, we felt quite comfortable with the pacing and shots we developed in the storyboard. If you watch the finished commercial side by side with our very rough version, you'll actually notice the pacing and shots are identical. The actors in the real commercial are slightly better looking, except Lola. She's cute in both versions.
Okay, and I make it this, and I go whoosh.
We hired this guy to compose the song for the Nature's Food Patch commercial. His name is Jeremy Douglas, and he is a master of music composition. We gave him a few samples of the musical genre we were going for, and he created this. That's what music looks like, by the way. Thanks, Jeremy. He doesn't have a beard anymore. Or maybe he does, I don't know. We needed the best of the best for this commercial. They were busy, so we got these guys. Oh wait, these three are the best of the best. Anthony, or Tony as I playfully call him, is a director of photography by trade, so he was a perfect addition to help make things look good. He's worked on over 1 million TV and movie projects. Amy brought just the touch we were looking for. Her set design and clothing choices for the actors were Oscar worthy. She's been in the biz for 8 decades and it shows. Just look at that colorful countertop. Henrika was our amazing hair and makeup stylist, but unfortunately she avoided the behind the scenes camera. Finding the right people is extremely important. We were lucky enough to find Jana, who was sweet and precious and extremely professional and great at what she does. Mickey is just like Jana, only a guy. And Lola, cute Lola, we knew we couldn't go wrong with her. Jana was the most seasoned actor on set, and she did a great job helping Lola get her scenes just right. There's not much time to form a bond on a one-day shoot, but they all played their new family role like they'd been together since the dawn of time. You know, the shoot was pretty simple. Well, except for that. The planning all paid off. We stayed on schedule, we had everything we needed. It rained quite a bit that day, but right as we were about to shoot the outdoor scene, the sun came out on cue and gave us just what we needed. Everyone on the marketing team from Nature's Food Patch was there. Fun to have them there for ideas and to see the process, and especially for bringing these, and those. Editing was pretty painless due to the storyboard and a rough version of the commercial. Clearly this commercial wasn't too heavy on special effects, however there were a few effect shots that you hopefully didn't even notice. First effect shot was not intended but necessary. In this shot we had tied up some small chandeliers we didn't want in our shots. Oops, there it is. Thankfully, to the advent of computers, we were able to go in and digitally remove the unwanted element from the shot. In this shot we have a little CG butterfly getting chased by a dog. You probably wouldn't even notice the butterfly without a 60-inch TV, but hey, this lady loves butterflies. So we put one in there. She also loves her dog and her boyfriend. He's just off camera calling the dog. He's there, I promise. So anyway, we took this photo from Google, made its wings flap, changed the color, and stuck him or her in the scene. We also did a couple of cool transitions, but those aren't much fun to talk about. Did a cool reflection effect, shot Mickey in one house, drove to another house to shoot the reflection, stuck them together, and added a little window. Bam! That's a Nature's Food Patch mug. And there's that dog again. We all had a blast that day shooting. Thanks to all the extras who donated their time and shopping skills. You all were a very important piece of the puzzle. Thanks to Nature's Food Patch for letting us work on this fun project with you. Let's do it again. The end.
Action. Smoothies? Smoothies! Are we doing it?
Welcome to Nature's Food Patch, home of peanut butter smoothies. So glad you're here. Did you find the kale?
Woo, that's hot. Weird.